What's up, everybody? This is Mona, aka Mona Me, aka Mona Mita, aka Kia, aka your new favorite YouTuber. And today I'm going to be talking about how my Apple Watch broke and how devastated I was and how sad I was. And yeah, how my Apple Watch broke the second day of me wearing it, actually. And what you guys can do to prevent that, and also how to make sure it doesn't happen with you. So, this all started back in October when I bought my iPhone. And I bought the new iPhone 10, not because I wanted to, but because my 6 that I love, it broke. And it broke because I stepped on it foolishly because I had it on the floor charging. But I stepped on my phone and it broke. It got all cracked. I don't know if you could see it, but my phone got super cracked. So what better way to go than to upgrade to the new phone? But I really loved the 6 because I just feel like it was more durable. The back of the 6 has a gold plate. Or I had the gold one, so mine has the gold plate, which is not glass, whatever material this is. I just feel like, because I dropped this before, and I just feel like it's less of a chance of it breaking when the back is not glass. Because on the new iPhones, the whole thing is glass. So not only do you have to worry about the front breaking, but you have to worry about the back breaking as well. So I missed that about the 6. And with the watch is the same thing. Like the front is glass and then the black has like a ceramic glass thing. So I just feel like with this one, I would have to be careful too. But I got my new iPhone in October around my birthday. And I remember for a week, I didn't have any protection case on the iPhone. And I just remember telling my friend to make sure she protected her phone when she got it. But I didn't have any phone case for a week because I didn't have the money. So I remember just walking around the whole week. I think I got my phone around October 5th maybe. And I just had my phone in my purse the whole week. Like I would barely have it out. I kept it in my locker. I didn't carry it because I didn't want to risk the chance of it breaking. So I didn't have my phone with me that much. But because I wanted to wait until I got my OtterBox, which I did the next week for my birthday, I remember going to Best Buy and buying me a good OtterBox case. So I just remembered when I got my watch. So after I got the phone, I remember after I got my phone, I remember deciding to get the watch because my phone company, like when I had this phone, my bill went back down to $50. And I remember being super happy because I was like, yes, I've been paying like $100 bill for the past couple years. Now my bill's going to be $50. It's great. I'm not financing the phone. I paid the phone off. My bill going to be $50. So I was super happy. Then when it broke like a week after I paid it off, I was like, dang, now I gotta go back up to paying $100 and something, but hey, at least I get a new phone, right? But I remember when I got the phone, I was like, okay, my phone company contacted me and they told me, hey, you got a new promotion going on where you can get another iPhone 10. You won't have to pay for the service. You just have to pay off the phone. So your bill's going to be probably an extra $30 a month or $25. And I was considering it, but I didn't really need a new phone. I don't have a boyfriend or nobody to give the second phone to. And my child, she's young, and I don't think she's ready for an iPhone, even though some parents do buy their child an iPhone at my child's age. I just don't feel that she's ready for that right now. And I wasn't going to get that for her. But I was kind of considering it, I'm not going to lie, because it was a good deal. But they was like, don't worry about it. There's a promotion for an iPad too. So they was like, it's the new iPad. You'll just be paying $4 a month. It comes with a hotspot. So I was like, oh yeah, definitely, that sounds good. And then plus me and her can share the iPad. So that's how I looked at it. So my iPad came. I was like, okay, cool. Then I think I started getting kind of like greedy. After that, I wanted the watch. The watch came out after that, the Apple Watch Series 4. And I just remember seeing it on TV. It looked so glossy and so fly. And I just remember like it was pink, my favorite color. And I was just like, oh, I want that watch. I got to get the watch. Knowing I was going out of my budget, because now my bill went from being $100 to $200 a month. I knew I was going out of my budget, but I wanted that watch. Like, I always wanted an Apple Watch, and I think that this one was new. This one was the new one coming out. It was pink, my favorite color. I just felt like it was calling my name. So I decided to get the Apple Watch. So I remember as soon as the Apple Watch arrived, I wore it, and I ended up calling my best friend and telling her, like, girl, I just got the Apple Watch, but I'm nervous. I wore it today to work, but I'm nervous because I don't want it to break. Being the type of job I work at, I don't sit at a desk all day. Sometimes I'm at the desk, but not the whole shift. It's a lot of, I try to keep myself busy, so it's a lot of other work I'm doing, a lot of hand work, a lot of moving around work. So I was telling her, like, I'm nervous about breaking it. So she was like, oh yeah, you definitely need to go order a phone case. I recommend Zagg. So I was like, what's Zagg? I never heard of it. She was like, it's a good phone protection company, phone protective case company. And that's where I got mine from. I like them. And they even have Apple Watch cases as well. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna check them out. I like the sound of that. So I checked it out. I ordered the watch protection case. It was about $50. So I ordered it when I already had my watch. But I had to wait another week for it to arrive in the mail. So that's what I did. Yeah, I ordered it and I had to wait for another week for it to arrive in the mail. So the next day comes, I go to work, and I remember getting there and I was so irritated and frustrated because the shelves weren't stocked. And even though that's not my job to stock the shelves, really, they have somebody that's hired to do that. I think he didn't do it, or he wasn't there that day or something like that. But I just remember getting there and just being irritated because we got to have the stuff right for the customer, of course. So I got there and I see that the shelf isn't stocked. And I'm just like, oh, I just got irritated. So I had to get on the electric ladder. Now, mind you, I don't have the license for this ladder. I should probably work on that this week. But I don't have the license for the ladder. But it was stuff that I cannot just get on a regular ladder and bring down. It was like chest freezers and mini refrigerators and things like that. So I needed the electric ladder, and I didn't want to, there was nobody there like to really do it, you know. There wasn't nobody there. So I decided to take it upon myself and do it. And I remember getting on the electric ladder and slamming the lock part shut. I think it was my frustration that kind of contributed to this, but I just remember slamming the lock part shut. And I just remember the band part, I think it caught on to the side of the ladder. And I just remember going like this. And all I remember was it just feeling it fall off my wrist and just fall in there. It's like slow motion, like, no. And then poof, it hit the floor. And I just remember I knew it was cracked because it hit the metal. The bottom part of the metal thing on the ladder, it hit it. So I knew it was over. Like, I just knew it was over. So I get down, I pick it up, and it was funny because I hit my friend up and he was like, oh, you need to file workers' comp and all of this. And I'm like, I can't file workers' comp because I'm not even supposed to be on this ladder. The first thing they're going to say to me is, you're not licensed to be on this ladder. Why are you on the ladder? It's your fault that your watch broke. It's on you, it's not on us. So I remember, like, I couldn't even think straight. Like, I was like in a break room calling Apple, calling all over. And I spoke to a representative, and he basically was telling me that to get a new one, if you're not covered, you're gonna have to pay $400. The watch is $500. I didn't even pay it off yet. So imagine me having to buy a new one. That's gonna suck, because I still have to pay off the one that I broke with my phone company and pay another $400. So I'm just want to tell you guys, make sure the first thing you do is get coverage. Please get Apple Care. The coverage, I think you're covered for 2 accidental damages. So like if it breaks and stuff, you're covered for 2 of those, and like anything like a manufacturer defect, you're covered. I think I got a 2 or 3 year warranty. I'm also financing that. You can pay it off full. I think it's $90, but I decided to pay off every month $4. So that's what I'm doing with the Apple Care coverage. But just make sure y'all get coverage, because if you don't, you're definitely gonna have to pay in full for a whole new watch. So please get the Apple Care coverage. If you can't afford to pay the whole $100 right then and there, they do have a new financing option with the Apple Watch. So just, before you guys decide to buy your Apple Watch, call Apple, ask them some questions, ask them about the Apple Care watch coverage program thing that they have and stuff like that, because you're gonna really be mad if you have to buy a whole new watch. I'm telling you, please. But I would say first, I recommend buy your screen protector the same day that you buy your watch, because if you don't, you're going to regret it. So just please do that, please. So I called Apple. They told me, yeah, send in the old one and we'll mail you a new one. So I did that. I do like the new one, but to be honest with you guys, I feel like my first one, the battery lasted longer, and I called Apple and I told them that, but they told me that these watches they're basically new too, but they told me that they're like test watches. Like, so Apple gets a whole bunch of Apple Watches, and the ones, they take some to the side and then they take them apart to make sure they're working properly, and then they put them back together. And I got the put back together watch. So you're not going to get a perfectly new Apple Watch when your watch breaks. They're going to mail you one that's kind of been played with a bit. That's what one of the representatives told me. So I was kind of sad, because I was like, dang, like I missed the first original one I got. Like, I just felt that one was the perfect one. But that's what happens when you don't protect your stuff. So, you just got to stay protected in all aspects of life. You got to protect yourself. You got to protect yourself. You got to protect your stuff. Insure your stuff and all of that good stuff. So, I think, yeah, after that, then my screen protector came. And I definitely put that on. So I ordered it through Zag, and what they do is, you can't see it, but on this watch, there's an adhesive on here. I don't know if you can see it, but like, let me see if you can see it like that. You see that adhesive on top of it? They mail you 2 things. One is that adhesive. That's one. And then 2, it's like a bracket. They call it a bumper that goes around the watch. So if you take apart the watch, the bumper, you put the adhesive on, and watch the YouTube video of how to do that so you can do it right. That's what I did. You put the adhesive on first, and then you put the bumper on. This is just supposed to be like a extra barricade protection for it. and it goes on like that. So it's like extra protected, like on top and around. So as you can see, the bumper broke. So what I ended up doing was calling Zag, because it's a lifetime warranty. So they told me to mail back the broken bumper. Mail them that back, and they sent me a new bumper, the new one. So it is a lifetime warranty. So make sure when you buy your Zag protection case, you go to the website and you register it. Register it with them, and you'll be protected for life. But you are going to have to pay a $6 shipping and handling fee and mail back the broken part, of course. And another thing I would say to do is, please make sure that you buy yourself, in my opinion, buy yourself a durable wristband. This one I got off of Amazon for $10. It's like a magnetic one, and it's cute, so I like it. I got it off Amazon for $10, but I just feel like the ones that come with the watch aren't as durable. I feel like that's how the band was so easily able to slip off my wrist, because it wasn't that durable. So please make sure that y'all buy you an efficient wristband. This one was only $10. The other ones are like $50. I'm not spending that much, so I went on Amazon and I got it for $10. But this one has like a magnet on it, so I feel like even when, like, I was on the electric ladder with this again, and when it slipped off of my wrist, it didn't slip off my wrist, but when it was like unraveling, you can feel the magnet detach. So I have a better chance of knowing it's about to come off my wrist because I'll feel it. But I just feel like it's more durable than the ones that come with the actual Apple Watch. So make sure that you get you a new wristband and a protection case. And I got the 44mm one. Like, I'm a big girl, so I want a big watch. But yeah, man, just so y'all don't end up in that situation I ended up in, please make sure y'all buy the protection case for the watch, and make sure y'all put the insurance on the watch. It doesn't cost that much, and it'll be worth it in the long run. And also Amazon, if you don't feel like spending the $50 for the Zag watch, I also ordered this one. It's another screen protective case. It came with the wristband, this one in all pink, and it came with this jelly matching thing, and it's cute, you know. It was $10 for this and the wristband, which isn't bad. You get two things for $10. But with this one, you just slide it on. Let me show y'all. So you take the band off, and then you put it on like this. You just take the little watch and put it in there. And this one, it's like a chrome pink, but it matches the watch. So you just slide that on in there. And I feel like this would protect the case. I feel like this case would protect the watch good too. So I just don't use it because I already have the adhesive on from the Zag. So when I try to put this on, it's not as touch friendly because I guess it's too much protection on it. But not bad for $10. So y'all just make sure y'all do that. Just listen to what I'm telling you. Trust me. I know from experience, and you're not going to regret it. So take that into consideration.